though. So that's you've
Hi,
got that.
sweetie. Oh,
He's
let's
so
show.
tiny.
I have scarves that weigh more than him. He's 3.5 pounds.
Can I hold him?
So should we lose the Santa thing?
Look how
Oh,
Oh, it's very appropriate.
it's so cute.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Mogi.
Mogi. Happy. Oh,
Mogi. Oh no, so
you're a
cute.
cute boy.
He's named after the character I play in Django.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah, so you just adopted Mogi.
No, as I say, he's not mine. We're just good friends, and he's from the rescue.
Are you
Me.
just fostering him? Or?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
from
there he goes.
he's cool.
Feeling very comfortable.
He's from the rescue me .org.
RescueMe.org. Okay, well, if you are here in Southern California interested, RescueMe.org. Listen, let me introduce you to everybody really quickly. This is a very casual, very informal hangout, by the way. We get to hang out with all these guys from all over the world, and also it's broadcast live on our YouTube channel right now. So, hello, world. Welcome to our hangout here at MyFOXLA. It's me, Maria, and we're hanging out with Dennis Christopher today, and appropriately, because we were just talking about Django Unchained, and a lot of people are going to see it tomorrow. So I'm excited to see it. I don't think I'll be able to see it tomorrow, but hopefully this coming week when I'm off.
Yeah.
But
I think if you're going tomorrow, you better book right away because I hear.
right, all the tickets are going.
There's a lot of expectation
I
around
know.
this movie.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited to see this movie. By the way, this is Anthony. He's hanging out with us from Reno. I'm sorry, Anthony, Sacramento. We have Jimmy, who's here in Koreatown.
Hey, nice hat, Jimmy.
Right? Merry Christmas. Justin is here in Brighton, not here, but in Brighton, England.
Oh, cool.
Kenton is in Calgary, Canada.
Hello, Dennis.
Matt is in Anaheim, down the street. And Diano is here in Reno.
Hey, Diano.
And of course, we are here in wet Southern California, although it's going to start drying out a little bit later on this afternoon. But yes, it's feeling like winter. And see, there's lots of activity going on here.
I love it here.
But Dennis, welcome to our hangout. And you guys, thank you for watching. If you have a question for Dennis, I do have my YouTube channel up. So go ahead and send me a comment if you like, or tag me or anyone in the hangout. So Dennis, you play
Leonid Mogi. As I say in the movie, just call me Leo.
Leo. And
Mostly I'm Mr. Mogi, though.
what the heck was it like working with Quentin Tarantino? My God.
You know, you hear all kinds of stories, but I'm here to say he is just the best. He comes into work every day and infuses the set with this joyous enthusiasm. He loves what he's doing.
It's
and
obvious.
he's not shy about imparting it to everybody on the set. It's contagious. There's no way to get around it. And you know what's the weirdest thing? The 4 months I was on this movie, I loved him. I loved my boss. I mean, how many times do you get to say, I love my boss?
That's fantastic.
And that's it, because every day he brings this enthusiasm, this joy onto the set that gets you through.
I have met him once, and he just seemed like a really, really super nice guy.
Yeah.
So I'm
Super
really
funny,
super funny,
super smart.
Absolutely. So I'm
And-
glad to hear that
and the
he's that way
filmmaker of all time,
on the
really.
set as well. If you guys have questions, you know, just to get my attention, and Jimmy, you already have one. Go ahead, quickly.
Jimmy.
Yes, hi. When you first saw the script and went through it, what was the first couple of things that went through your mind as far as like how you felt about the movie and about the script?
I'd never read anything like it before in my life. It was very challenging, very groundbreaking, and I just thank God that it was Quentin Tarantino, because he has the sensibility, he has the sensitivity, and he has the ability to be able to tell this kind of story, which looks it looks cruelty right in the face and doesn't back down from it. But the other thing about it, aside from how he deals with slavery, the issue of slavery in the picture, there's so much else in the picture. It's a buddy story. Overall, it's an epic love story. Maybe Quentin Tarantino's first love story that he's ever done. It's a spaghetti western. He has a lot of influences that he likes to pay homage to, and he brings them all out in this particular movie.
I thought Pulp Fiction was sort of a love story. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Just joking. Matt,
Yeah, I was.
Matt, what's your question?
I was just wondering if you could give us a little preview. Can you tell us about your character?
Yeah, I'm sort of the I'm the consigliere for this family. This very, it's
Is it Leo DiCaprio's
it's Leo DiCaprio. He plays
plantation?
Leo plays Calvin Candy, and it's the fourth richest plantation in the South. That's a lot of money coming in there. So as far as the international cotton deals and all of that stuff, my character takes care of that because Leo's character is we're Southern gentlemen, extremely racist and despicable human beings.
Despicable.
Despicable.
I hear he plays a really good bad guy.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx whoops some ass in this movie, and I'm afraid it's ours.
Yes, Kempton, go ahead.
Dennis, I heard there's lockdown mobile, no cell phone rule on set. How is it like for you and the other cast, from what you can tell?
It's very strange at first, but when you see Harvey Weinstein, our producer, our big cheese, as it were, turning over his BlackBerry, which is sort of like ripping out his heart and giving it to somebody else, you realize that this is serious. In fact, we all had to sign affidavits before. Quentin doesn't want any technology on the set. This is no BlackBerries, no iPhones, no laptops, no iPads, no cameras, no
That's incredible.
radios.
That's incredible.
So that when you're on the set or on a location, you are there completely. You have to talk to each other. You have to experience each other. You're not getting an email telling...
You're not being distracted. And
you're not getting an email saying that your kid's been taken to detention again or the pipes have burst in the basement or anything. You are there together. It forms an incredible bond between cast and crew, and it also... We're shooting a movie that takes place in, 1857. There's a kind of whole mindset that's created there that without interruptions and without technology, it's much easier to stay in that kind of mindset.
I can see why.
And it's a break. I mean, you don't realize how inundated you are with technology until you go cold turkey.
Oh, trust me, I'm without my iPad today, and I feel quite half lost without it. I still have my phone, which is great, but without the iPad, it's just awful. There's a doggy right here, Haley. See, everyone's coming to see your little muggy. Yes, go ahead, Diano.
You guys had you guys had a magnificent cast for this movie, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. It's like, I mean, honestly, it's like, I mean, pretty much the second I knew Quentin Tarantino was making this movie, that's pretty much all I needed to know to get my ass to the movie theater. But my actual question is, like, I mean, just this cast, what was it like working with everyone? You know, Leo DiCaprio, Samuel Jackson, Jamie Foxx, Kerry Washington, everyone else. It's like, I mean, just what was it like working with all of them?
Dude, at one point we're doing a scene in the dining room, and it was about 2 weeks of shooting. Of course, everything what we shot is not in the movie because the original cut from the movie, I believe, was 5 hours long.
Oh my God.
And no, but you could take every minute of this movie because 2:45 is going to go by just like that. It's so much fun.
So it's almost 3 hours.
But sitting at this table with those people was just absolutely amazing. Jamie Foxx gives an incredible performance in this movie, and Sam Jackson is not to be believed. Leo DiCaprio, like you've never seen him before, and Christoph Waltz is a master storyteller. And then Kerry Washington, her face has all the pain of slavery that ever was, just in the close-up of her face. She's magnificent. Everybody in this movie is fantastic, and to be at the table with them was... it was a particular joy to me.
How different, or how is Quentin Tarantino different as a director from the directors you've worked with?
Well, you know, there's genius and then there's genius. I've happened to work for some really fantastic directors in my life.
Yes, you have.
And some people are bullies. When you see the finished product, you go, it was worth it, because you see the finished product. Quentin is not a bully. He gets what he wants. He's laser focused on what he's doing. But he's full of life and full of this joy and full of this appreciation for what you're bringing to the set. He loves actors, he loves filmmakers, he loves films. And there's just nothing like working for somebody that's operating out of joy and operating out of love all the time. That's not to say he's a pushover, because he's a mean ass if he has to. He gets what he wants. I shouldn't say a mean ass. He's very focused, and he gets what he needs from his actors. But you want to give it to him. There's no bullying at all. And he really directs. I mean, you just don't go in and wing it. He lets you know what it is that he wants.
That is fascinating. Just go ahead. What's your question?
I was wondering, when you first read the script, you said that you loved it, but because of the subject matter, did you have any qualms about taking the role, or was it because you knew Tarantino was directing that you just jumped with both feet and went for it?
Absolutely. That I must say, yeah, it's Tarantino, and also knowing his sensibility, knowing how he feels about racial issues, knowing how he's used African American actors in many of his films. He's the man for the job. He really, really is, and he's just unafraid. He's really unafraid. He tells it like it is. And believe me, he wouldn't have the participation of these black actors that he has in the movie unless they felt the same way about the script. What we forget about Tarantino is that he's a brilliant writer.
Mm-hmm.
And what he puts down on the page, you can feel it when you're reading it.
Wow.
You can almost see it while you're reading it. So I had complete faith, complete trust. Of course, Quentin Tarantino's name on it makes you want to say yes before you read it. Then you sit down and read it and you go, not only did I like this, but I must do this.
Did you have to audition? How was that process?
He sent the script, scrawled across the cover in handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Django Unchained, written, directed by Quentin Tarantino. It looked like a book report,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with his writing all over the front of it. So I sat down and read this thing, and first of all, when I pulled out of the envelope, when I picked myself up off the floor after I read who had sent me the script, I called my agent. I read it, called my agent, and said, "This is fantastic, but the character originally was supposed to be the same age as Leo's character, Leonardo DiCaprio's character." And he said, "Don't worry about that, because I have a note here from Quentin saying, tell Dennis not to worry about the age because I'm rewriting it for him." So after I picked the cell phone up off the floor and said, "You're kidding me," I said, "No." Went in for a meeting. We talked for 3 hours straight about movies, about the research that I'd done about the South, about different characters in the movies, about different pictures he's done, different movies I've done. He told me that he saw every movie that I've ever been in the week that it opened. And
Wow.
he doesn't lie. And I pulled out a real stinker from the lexicon, and I said, "You saw Dead Women in Lingerie?" And he said, "Yeah, it's a piece of shit, but you were great as usual." And why wouldn't I? Dead Women in Lingerie. I said, "Okay."
Title alone, of course, he's going to see it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hi in England over there. It's good. I'm glad you're on with us.
Yes, in cold England. Jimmy, you've got the Kempton question. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I just saw some clips from the movie, and you look great in that like 1800s steampunk type of outfits and stuff. Did they like to keep any wardrobe?
No.
Do you get to keep at least one memento or one keepsake?
Oh yeah.
from the set? Yes.
I have a T-shirt that I wear. Well, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that some dastardly things are done to me for my wicked ways. And underneath it all, I have a T-shirt. And when I took all my wardrobe off, I had this wonderfully blood-spattered T-shirt.
You have it.
I totally have it.
love it.
And Quentin signed it for me. So
I love it.
Right on, yeah.
I cannot
Cool.
wait to see the movie. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
sitting
Maria.
down and telling us a little bit about your part. And yeah, we're excited. I know.
Very excited.
You guys
Quentin
took a quick
Tarantino
look.
movie.
I know, right?
Very cool.
Here's our camera right here. And they're going to take a photo. So.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thanks a lot, Dennis.
What is
This
your-
is very cool.
I'd love to give my Twitter handle to everybody.
Yes,
It's
what is it?
DENNISCHRISTO, the number 4. That's it.
So
Christo
Christo
4.
4.
Dennis Christo 4. Okay. I'm gonna follow you right now.
Oh, that's cool because I send out pictures and stuff sometimes, and you know that'll be just cool.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
We'll
Very
get
cool.
them set up for you as well. Thank you. And thanks for visiting, Mogi. Where did he go? He's been stolen.
Oh, he's totally been stolen.
Yes.